So, right now, it's that moment. Basically, I have a lot of free time in front of me to just enjoy life, live it. But I'm still too much in my head right now, thinking about what I could be doing better about my life, about my future. Like almost fantasizing about it. And that makes me so disconnected from the moment. And that happens to me almost each and every single day. But the worst part is that, sometimes I'm able to just be in the present right now. Look at the trees, the sun, the birds, feeling the wind touching my skin. Not being in my head, just being here and enjoying just life. And sometimes I find it really challenging to just, in a way, enjoy it. But even if I try, I end up back in my mind. And it's almost as if this here is like a safe space. Almost as if it's kind of risky living right now. And this is the exact moment for me. But bro, how weird is that? Because even if I'm in the present, I'm living life, right? It just makes sense. It doesn't feel like I'm actually living life sometimes. It's kind of like a paradox, if that's the right word. That's a perfect timing. So basically, I'm on the roof of my apartment. You have such a badass view. And sure, I filmed them without their consent. But it's not them exactly, but just sometimes in general, when I look at others, it seems as if they don't have the same struggle as I do, because I don't hear anyone talk about this. And that's also the challenging thing. And what's weird is that sometimes, even if I have the goodwill and I try to just shut my brain off and just be there right now, it works for a couple of seconds, but then it's stronger than me. I just come back inside this brain of mine. So yeah, this is me right now. By the way, bro, look at the view that I have. It's actually crazy. I don't have much to say. It's just there. I don't really want to accept it. I really want to find the answer that will solve this problem. Right now, I want the answer. But I think that sometimes it's actually normal that I'm just too much in my head, and I need to accept. Sometimes I just can't really control it. But still, it's not an excuse to not try and find the answer. Actually, I don't even think that you can find an answer to that. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I think that you can find the answer, but no one can give it to you. You are the only one who will be able to find it for yourself. Because I've tried many times, not asking people, but on ChatGPT. And in the moment, they give me great answers that are eye-opening. And in the moment, it's like, this is it. This is the answer, and my life will change from now on. Let's get it, let's go. But then, like a few hours or a couple of days passes by, and it feels like I'm back to square one. I think that I might be seeking the answer the wrong way. Basically, I believe that I have to try to find it for myself by actually just trying and living my life, trying new experience, talking to those people, doing that. Or there's this that I want to do. I want to go to a cafe and chill. Honestly, I kind of forget that pretty often. Just, doing things that I genuinely want to do. And what I just said, it just makes sense. But in the moment, when I'm just like living and it's just time to enjoy, free time, baby, that's not what I say in my mind. But it feels like it's just how I act. And I can observe that that's just how I act. And maybe from there, I'm gonna be able to find the answer. I really want to find the answer. And I've tried many times. For example, get out of your head. It's that simple. Sure, cool, it works for 3 seconds. Then I come back into my mind again. But in some kind of way, I don't mind not finding the answer. Because if I know that I'm genuinely trying to find it, and I'm not lying to myself, I know that I'm actually trying, then if I don't find it for, who knows, years or 10 years, then in some kind of way it doesn't bother me, because at least I know that I did my best. And isn't that the only way to find the answer? You see what I mean? But honestly, bro, fuck that. I don't want to wait years. Actually, it's not even about how long would it take me to find it, but it's more about for how long am I actually gonna try my best to find it. Bro, that's actually a crazy realization I just had. Mark Jas, the philosopher. Bang! Oh, there's a B. I'm black. Now I'm back to being white. And that is one question that I really want to find amongst countless of other questions. And maybe I'll never find this question. I hope that I do. But truth is that there's some questions that we will never find out in our lifetime. I don't want to believe that this is one of them. But either way, again, bro, I'm just gonna do my best. And it's a big word saying that, but I know that it's by trying that I'll find it. Even if I failed, at least I tried. And it's not an excuse to stop and like to play the victim and be like, I'm screwed for the rest of my life, because I know that I'm not. And so are you.